All right, you guys. Thanks for joining me tonight on the listening room. It's a beautiful Friday evening. Some clouds in the sky, but the sun has been mostly out today. It's been really nice. Anyway, great to see you guys. Tonight, Vision of Zion. What's up? G-Vaz, Donnie, good to see you, brothers. Good to see everybody tonight, you guys. So tonight, we're going to have a special guest with us this evening, and I want to introduce everybody to Mr. BJ Engel from Osoyoos, Canada. Say hi to everyone, BJ.
Hey guys,
Yes, 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 yes.
thanks for having me on the show tonight, Eddie.
Of course, brother. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you, man. It's great to have you, man. It's good to see you and talk to you, and good to see everybody out there and introduce you to everybody, and show everybody kind of some of the stuff we've been working on.
Totally, I'm excited.
Me too, brother. Me too. Okay, so before we get into anything, just wanted to really quick start off with something. One thing I'm grateful for. So today I wanted to just express gratitude for my brother. Actually, I'm grateful that I have a healthy brother who's happy right now, and he's making good choices in his life. And I've been seeing a real great pattern out of him for a while now, and I just wanted to, express my gratitude for that, express my gratitude for my brother doing well in life, making good decisions, and just reaping the benefits that come along with that. He's got a new apartment, he's got a great job, he's got a new car. He's doing really well. So I just wanted to express gratitude for my brother David. I love you, bud. If you see this, anyway, BJ, what are you grateful for, brother?
I'm grateful for a couple things. First and foremost, I'm grateful for my mom. She's always there for me, for everything that I do. She's my biggest support. She's my rock. Second of all, I'm grateful for all my family and my friends in my music community. They do so much for me. I'm influenced by each and every one of them. We all work together. It's such a great thing.
That's great, man. That's super cool, dude. So, all right. So real quick, I wanted to jump on, dude. I love that, man. I love that. And your mom, by the way, is super cool, dude. I love your mom, man. It's always awesome to see her when we're chatting. Pop in and say hi.
Definitely.
All right, you guys. So I'm gonna show you a song real quick. We're gonna just jump right into one of the songs, you guys. But always before I do, I always wanted to say that I always like to try and stay active in my own mental and emotional health. You know what I mean? So you guys are amazing, and when you stay active in your mental and emotional health, you actually start to help control your own emotions and stay in the consciousness of gratitude. So you got to be active in that, and stay grateful, and constantly remind yourself to practice being grateful, because actually gratitude it's a practiced art, especially if you want to stay consistent with it, because life will take you off in its direction. You know what I mean? Life will just do its thing, and you're either subjected to its will, or you can stand back and be an objective, observer of what's going on, and then say, I don't want that, that particular thing, in my life, and say, I'm going to change my thoughts. You know what I mean? I'm going to practice being grateful. So it's a practiced art. It's not just a given thing that, like, oh, you can just tap into gratitude. You know what I mean? Like, I love that, So if you guys got anything to share that you guys are grateful for, let me know. BJ, your screen keeps changing on me here, so sorry about that.
I thought you were doing that on purpose.
No, man, it just started just randomly just changing. Okay, I know. All right, so me and BJ met about 2-3 years ago now, maybe 4 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while already, man.
Okay, so why don't you tell everyone how we met?
Funny story, actually. I was just kind of surfing around on YouTube one night. I was looking for acoustic punk covers. I can remember that. And I came across a video of, I think you were doing a Bad Religion tune, maybe even on the ukulele. And so I subscribed to your channel. I was like, wow, this is awesome. And I saw one night that you decided to go live and do this human jukebox thing. And so you were doing a live stream and you posted like your song list and you're letting people, make requests in the chat and
Yeah.
whatnot. I was like, well, this is just wicked. So, I watched that a couple times and we started chatting back and forth. And then we decided to call each other on Skype. And I think we talked for like probably 6 or 7 hours that night, all about
Yeah,
music. And
I remember that actually, and I remember that you told me that you had previously been in some bands and played guitar for some bands, and that you
yeah,
hadn't played music in a while. And when we started talking, you were like, "Hey, like, let's do a couple songs." And I said, "Absolutely, let's do a couple songs." So you got your stuff together. I mean, you got the gear to get it done, and
yeah.
and. So that's how we kind of started doing these songs that you're gonna hear tonight, you guys. So BJ got he got his stuff together, he got his gear, and he recorded a couple tunes, and he sent them over to me. He said, "I want you to record the vocals to these," So we talked about doing some collaborations together. So show you guys different three different songs tonight from me and BJ, and now they're all covers. So I hope you guys enjoy. Now BJ did all of the music to these, the bass, the guitars, everything, and then I just did the singing. So all right. Oh,
Go team.
indeed, yeah. Okay. All right, so we're gonna jump to our first song right now. So BJ, why don't you go ahead and throw your headphones on, and let's go ahead and take a listen to our version of Bon Jovi's "Living on a Prayer." All right, here we go.
On the talks, union's been on strike. He's down on his luck. It's tough, so tough. Gina works the diner all day, working for a man. She brings home her pay for love. Says he gotta hold on for what we got. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. Each other, and that's a life for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, I won't make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. Tommy's got a 6-string guitar. Now he's holding in what he used to make it talk so tough. Running away, she cries at the night. Tommy whispers, "Baby, it's okay. Someday." Says he gotta hold on for what we got. Doesn't make a difference if we make it or not. Got each other, and that's a life for love. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, I will make it, I swear. Whoa, living on a prayer. We're halfway there. Oh, you gotta hold on, ready or not. You live for the fight when it's all that you got. Oh, we're halfway there. Whoa, living on a prayer. Take my hand, I will make
All right, you guys. That was our version of Bon Jovi's "Living on a Prayer." That last chorus, man, I was like, oh man, yeah, like that was like at the top of my absolute top of my range.
You totally rock that,
Thanks,
man.
Beach. That was super fun. We, you know, that was actually pretty fun to record. I gotta ask you, actually, did you was that the original key or did we drop that?
I think it was the
I
original
think we
key.
did too.
I'm pretty
That
sure,
was a
yeah.
rough one, dude. Like it felt good all the way through until that chorus refrain where it just like lifts and has that key change at the end, and then it's
Yeah.
just like and then hitting that high note, that like super high note, like it's really it's like I said, it's at the very very top of my range. You know, it's funny. You actually managed to do that with the next one. I'm gonna show everybody too. It was like you like I don't know. I think we did this in the original key too. The next one I'm gonna show you guys is called "Your Love" by the Outfield. I think you guys know that song, but I think we did that in the original key, and
I think we did
I think
too.
after we did that, I hit you up and I was like, bro, like you gotta consult with me first before you know.
I did, and you were like, "No, man, let's just do
I was
it."
like, I got this, like you know what I mean? Like nah, but it was fun, dude. Like I really enjoy doing these a lot actually. And I'm glad to actually have the opportunity to do these with you, man. Really, to be honest with you, you know, cuz when I first met you, I remember like you know, and if it's okay if I say this, like I remember you weren't in like the greatest spot at the time, you know, like personally, like you know, you were struggling at the time, and dude, like since then it's just been like this crazy whirlwind of like BJ, you know what I'm saying? Like dude, like you took off, bro. Like you like so check this out. So BJ out there, I'm not sure if you guys know this or not or aware, but BJ is in a wheelchair, actually, and BJ over the time that I know him, he got this motorized it's like a
Wheel thing.
wheel that like connects to the to his wheelchair that like it makes his wheelchair into like a motorcycle. Like it's the coolest thing. It just like connects to his, it like connects to his own wheelchair with this bar, and then it's like turns on. It's like a motorcycle type thing, and he like drives this dude. It's so dope, and like
It's super
bro,
fun.
like I went from seeing you like fairly immobile to like just out and just doing it big, and then dude, you just got your gear for music. You started recording like crazy, dude. You started going out and like you started an open mic night at one of the local spots. Like you started filming a whole bunch of like a summer park series things, dude. Like incredible thing, bro. Like your growth, from what I've seen, like you guys take a look if you would take a look in the background of BJ's place. He's in his home studio right now. He built that. I've seen that get built pretty much like from the ground up. Like that did not look like that when I first met BJ, like at all. You know, and he teaches lessons now, and he's got a bunch of students that come to his house. He does music production for people. So, Beach, dude, I just, you know, that, you know, if I could say, that's another thing I'm grateful for, brother. I'm grateful to have been present, to have witnessed such incredible growth from such a close friend.
Thank you so much, man. That's heartwarming to hear, and I got to say, I'm glad to have had you there alongside with me, man. You've been a big inspiration for me too, and
Love you, brother.
let's keep rocking and do more crazy stuff. Why not, right?
Absolutely, bro. Now, real quick, just before we get into this song, this next song, while we're here, so BJ actually wasn't born with this affliction. Can you kind of tell everyone kind of what happened to you and kind of, you know, you were in bands, you were rocking it on stage, doing it big, and then kind of what kind of happened if you wouldn't mind telling everybody.
Yeah, sure, no problem. I was living out in Vancouver, playing in multiple bands, and near the end, I was in one solid band. It was called Shift Kit, And we were doing the tour thing, playing the local circuit, and all of a sudden I was having some issues with falling over. I mean, it sounds kind of funny, but it's not normal to fall over. And
No.
my friends were like, "No, not normal. You're going to the hospital." And next thing you know, it was a big whirlwind of this crazy disease thing that they don't really know much about. And over about the course of about 10 years, it took the use of my legs. So now I'm full time in a wheelchair, and life goes on. I'm comfortable in my chair now, and there's no stopping me. I got that wheel thing, so it's game on. BJ is
Oh,
unleashed.
bro, I love it, dude. I love it, dude. Like I said, I love the fact that you just did this. Like, you just jumped in. You took the initiative to like contact this dude to like. Did he make this thing for you?
Yeah, it was kind of like the weirdest thing. I saw one of my friends, there's another company in Europe making these things. And I was like, my friend showed us to me, and I was like, oh man, I need that so bad. So I looked into it, and they were like thousands and thousands of dollars. I was like, no way, man. So I figured out, what the parts would be to make one.
Right.
And I literally just posted on Facebook. I was like, can somebody help me make one of these? And a friend of mine who lives in Australia knew a guy that lives close to here that was like a fabricator guy. And he messaged him, and then he got a hold of me and was like, sure, man, I'll make that for you. And
That's
literally, this
cool.
guy, Justin Hildebrand is his name, he came down with his computer and like drew a digital model of my wheelchair and disappeared for about 3 months or so, and then showed back up with this thing and hooked it up to my bike or hooked it up to my chair, and away I
Dude,
went.
I remember you were just like you like I remember you Skyped me like while you were like on a ride, and then you're like, I'm just riding around town, like I'm at the beach, like
Yeah.
like, dude, that's so rad, bro. uh
Yeah, that was a crazy day when I got that thing. I went and got a haircut, went out for lunch, and ripped around. It was a good day.
that's awesome, dude. Well, dude, yeah, that's super cool, brother, dude. Like I'm sure, like, that's just a testament to not, to absolutely your strength, but also the strength of like the human condition as well. You know what I'm saying? Like the resilience of
Yeah.
like humanity and what we're capable of, And like
Yeah.
I said, from where you were, and where that, not only physically but emotionally and mentally, to where you've come now, in spite
Yeah.
of the physical affliction that you've, endured, is just like, I mean, phenomenal. I mean,
Yeah. You just in this kind of scenario, you can't give up dreaming,
nah,
man.
dude,
You just gotta, you can't. And
that's right. And you just got to do.
if you try hard enough and you believe hard enough, you can do it. I mean, it sounds kind of cliche, and people say that, but it really is true.
You're absolutely
You put
right.
your foot down, you're like, I'm doing this,
Yes,
man,
exactly.
and it'll happen.
Exactly. Like you just said something really important here. Like you just said you're gonna put your foot down and say, I'm doing this. Okay, so like a lot of people say like, I want more money, or I want a better relationship with whoever, or whatever, or I want this or I want that. But very rarely do you hear people say, I'm deciding to do this. I'm deciding to have a better relationship, and then take the steps, the actionable steps, to make that a reality. You see what I'm saying? Like
Yep.
there is a sequential process to manifesting these desires, that everyone's got. You know what I'm saying? Everyone's got desires, I'm not going to say everyone's got goals, cuz not everyone does have goals, but I'd like to see more of that, but I mean, yeah, man. I mean, anyway, dude, let's move on to some more music, brother. I just, I think your story has been an inspiration to a lot of people out there, and I think that sharing it today with a lot of people has been really has really actually been really good for me. Actually, I've really enjoyed hearing an in-depth story about exactly how this happened for you, and where you've come now, and kind of like I said, just deciding to make different decisions to make your life be different than it was then. And where I've seen the growth I've seen is literally just, it's incredibly phenomenal. I mean, and the music you lay down, bro, on point, dude. On point, dude. With that being said, let's take a listen to our version of Your Love by The Outfield. Here we go. BJ on all the instruments and me on the vocals. You guys enjoy.
Rad.
Josie's on a vacation far away. Come around and talk it over. So many things that I want to see. You know I like my girls a little bit older. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I ain't got many friends left to talk to. No one's around when I'm in trouble. You know I'd do anything for you. Stay the night but keep it undercover. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
Trying to stop my hands from shaking. Something in my mind's not making sense. It's been a while since we're alone. Can't hide the way I'm feeling.
As you leave me, please would you close the door? And don't forget what I told you. Just 'cause you're right, that don't mean I'm wrong. Another shoulder to cry upon. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love. I just wanna use your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight. I don't wanna lose your love tonight.
That was super fun to do that song.
Heck yeah, it was.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun recording that. It's funny though. Like I said, like that one was like tip top of my range too. That
I think we were on Skype at the same time when we were recording that, or when you were doing the vocals for that too. I thought you were gonna pass out.
that's funny. That's right. I think I had you on my phone on Skype, like laid against the speaker, like
Yeah.
leaned up, like watching me, like at the microphone recording it, and like the
Yeah.
veins popping out of my neck. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
on those like super high notes. By the way, that song, if you like everybody listens to that song, but like if you actually like listen to the actual words to that song is like it's kind of crazy. Like it's like it's like hey, my girlfriend's gone for the night, so like come on over, you know what I mean? Like, but don't say
Yeah.
anything, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, what, wait, what?
Well, it was the
I
80s,
guess, dude. It's one of the more popular songs out there at the time, dude. And like, you're like, wait, what is he saying? You know, what a creeper, dude. Oh, that's funny, bro. Okay, so check this out. So BJ, so what else are you doing other than just doing these collabs with me? And obviously, right now you're not doing the open mic stuff because everything's kind of shut down. So you're kind of homebound right now, and there's not a lot of students coming over. So what have you
Yeah.
been doing? Why don't you tell some people about kind of the videos and stuff you've been doing for YouTube and things like that?
Okay, well, over the last couple of weeks, I've been rebuilding my studio. So I'm in a brand new space, and right away, I'm going to resume doing videos. Lately, I've been doing a new series on my YouTube channel called Does It Rock? And that's where I review guitars and do a little original music segment that I recorded and wrote myself to demo the instrument. See how
Those
it
are
sounds.
awesome, by the way. Like I've actually
you.
watched all of your Does It Rock videos so far, and I've loved them all. But that's one of the parts, the segments I really enjoy about that is that at the end you like rock out the instrument to an original piece that you wrote with multiple layers that you layer and show like people like as you do it, what this guitar can sound like at its peak performance.
Thanks, man. And I got to give credit to my mom. She came up with when I tossed my pick at the camera at
really?
the end. She came up with the idea to have the boing sound. So I'm
Oh,
not
cool.
I can't take full credit for
That's
that.
funny. Oh, so that's
And
cool, dude.
yeah, and I got another really important video up on the channel right now, and that's how to wash your microphones. Not enough people are doing that these days.
Especially with what's going on right now. Everybody
it's
gotta,
especially important.
yeah, you know.
And so yeah, I'm gonna resume with the Does It Rock videos for the time being, and once the world gets back to normal, we're gonna resume things down at JoJo's Cafe there, and we got some studio projects lined up with a few friends of mine, and so plenty of stuff coming down the pipe.
Awesome, dude. I'm super stoked to like see, more of the videos. And actually, BJ and I will be working on an acoustic. So you guys see how I do acoustic punk rock covers on my channel of like, Bad Religion and Social Distortion. So BJ and I are gonna collaborate on an acoustic punk rock cover together, him and I. So pretty soon you'll see a video coming out where BJ is actually playing the acoustic guitar, and I might be playing the banjo and doing the singing or something like that. So we'll see what's up.
Totally looking forward to
Yeah,
that one.
we'll do something awesome. Hey BJ, why don't you tell the people out there how they can contact you, how they can follow you on Instagram, Facebook, all this stuff?
Yeah, there's a bunch of ways. First and foremost, you can find it's called Osoyoos Music, and it's a little weird thing to spell, so that's Osoyoos Music.
So if you guys look down there at the bottom of your left-hand corner of your screen, you'll see the Osoyoos Music logo. That's how to that's how to spell it. That's how to get a hold of Beach.
Yeah, and you can find me on Instagram, same thing, Osoyoos_music, and on Facebook under Osoyoos Music.
Awesome, Beach. Like I said, I'm looking forward to hearing and seeing a lot more of the stuff and doing that and doing that collaboration with you too. Like that's gonna be really fun, dude. Like
Yeah,
that's gonna
we're gonna make this a good year yet.
dude. For sure, bro. I already have some other tricks up my sleeve and like stuff that's going on right now with like Olympia WA by Rancid. Like I'm gonna be doing a collab video with a bunch of people on that one pretty soon here. So hopefully you guys see that. I wanted to run through here and say thank you to some people. I wanted to say thanks to my mom, thanks to Don Vosberg, Garrett Vosberg, Stony Steve, Lori, Jessica, Ray, Kyle, Tiago, Marcos, Evan, Santia Bops, Jeff Grant, Evan, James Swaim, Lou Reimer. Is that how you pronounce that?
That's my mom.
Hey, mom. Right on. Is that how you pronounce it? Reamer. All right. Thanks to Amy. Thanks to Evan. Everybody, you guys are awesome. We appreciate y'all guys being in the house tonight and all the amazing comments in here. I mean, thanks so much to these beautiful comments, you guys, right here from Lori and you know, and Ray and Steve and Jessica. You know, I mean, you guys really are amazing. You know, and you know, BJ, I think you're my hero too. So.
Oh, right back at you, buddy.
I love you, brother. Okay, cool. So, you guys are incredible. We're going to show you guys one more song. Oh, and by the way, while we're throwing out credit for things, because your mom came up with that idea, check this out. So, you guys know how I do that human jukebox thing? Yeah, so BJ, you know how I do the human jukebox thing, right?
Yeah,
okay,
yeah.
so check this out. I didn't come up with that idea.
Oh.
Look in the comments section right now. Ray Manel did.
Oh.
Ray and I were sitting in my living room one night, and I had the guitar in my hands, and I think I was literally just getting done learning the song Mr. Jones one night, and I was like, I had the guitar in my hands, and I think Ray had been bugging me to learn that one for the longest time, which is why I learned it. So I think I learned it in front of him, and we were sitting there talking, and I said, dude, like, how, like, what's, like, how can I book more shows? How can I do more, like, how can I just get more on the books, you know what I mean, with, you know, with more venues? And Ray goes, I was like looking for an idea, you know what I mean? And Ray just like, at like first thing he said, like first thing that came to his mind, he goes, why don't you just make a list of all the songs you can play and pass it out and let people choose? And I was like, I looked at him, I was like, you're a fucking genius, Ray. Like,
Totally brilliant idea.
I think I like ran in to my computer, like to my office, like right at that moment, and was just like typed up like all the songs, and like just like made it happen. And to be honest with you, like that was a big kind of deal, because that changed the trajectory of things for me as far as like performing locally. Because before I would kind of feel out the venue. You know what I mean? Like if I was to play like Tantalum, you know, which is a really beautiful restaurant right on the water that I absolutely love, but it's more of an upscale restaurant. It's kind of quiet and chill. I'd keep it kind of like, you know, late 60s R&B, some classic rock, a little bit of blues, you know what I mean? A little soul, you know, stuff like that, you know what I mean? And keep it kind of chill, you know? If I play in Panama Joe's, I'm playing more, you know, things like, you know, like the hip-hop stuff and the pop stuff, you know? And, like, even the really recognizable classic rock stuff goes over really well at a place like that, you know? But I would always have to gauge my crowd and my audience and then decide what I wanted to play at which place. And then this kind of combined this idea into this like, oh, well, I can just take this list and just throw it out there, and then whoever wants to choose whatever can come, you know, come up and do their thing. Now, granted, there are venues, for instance, like Tantalum, again, which is an amazing restaurant that I absolutely love. Food is amazing, service is great, music is always incredible there. When I play there, like they don't want the list out. They want us to choose the sets, you know, and then, you know, keep it very, you know, in the realm of what they like, and kind of, I know what they like. I've been there for many years, but having this list has been expanded things in a huge way. I mean, I played tons of venues because they hear this idea and they're like, wow, you can play like 200 songs, like in all genres, and we can just choose what our people can just choose. So for the most part, it was a huge boost to performing locally around here for me. So to be honest with you, Ray, thanks, bro. Dude, you knocked that one out of the park, my man. That was, dude. I should be paying you royalties or something, dude. Huh? You know. So
it adds a cool level of interaction with the person up on stage too. Instead of being watching a person play and trying to guster up the nerve to say, "Hey, man, could you play this song?" And then he shoots it down, and you feel like crap.
Right.
Instead, you're encouraging that, and it's just, you know, it's such a good thing.
And a lot of times people will come up to me and ask me, "Hey, can you play this song that's not on the list?" And right. And sometimes I can. You know what I mean? A lot of times I know a lot more songs that are on that list, but I don't want to pass out a book. You know, I want to pass out one page, front and back. It's 3 columns, front and back, and the print's fairly small as it is. You know what I mean? So it's like I just every like 3 months or so I'll transition songs on and off the list, you know, and do different songs. But it's super fun, dude. Oh, your screen changed on me again there. And Your Love just started out of the blue for no apparent reason, but hey, you know, it is what it is.
Yay, technology.
No, I got it. That was actually my fault, but oh man. Okay, that's funny. Okay, so yeah, I forgot where we were. That just took me out of it. So
well, let's listen to another
let's
track.
listen to the third track that we did. Okay, so you guys, this was one of my absolute favorite songs growing up, and BJ hit me up and he goes, "Hey," he goes, "Hey," he goes, "Do you want to sing this song?" He goes, I did all the bass and all the guitar tracks to this tune. Do you want to sing the song? And I was like, "What song is it?" And he goes, "It's The Boys Are Back in Town" from Thin Lizzy. And I'm like, "Dude, send that over now." Like, he sent.
I think you just like instantly started recording
right
too.
then.
It was like 5 minutes after
No,
I
you sent it to
you.
me. We were still on Skype. Again, I put you like right there, so you were like facing me while I was recording. I had it in my headphones, and I was at the mic, and I did a scratch vocal take 1 through that you could actually find here on Instagram, and it's actually on my YouTube page somewhere. If you just like search "Boys Are Back in Town" Eddie Booze, you'll find that video, and that's a 1 take of me doing it. That's actually me recording the scratch vocal for this track here.
Yeah.
So you can actually see a live video of me, just a 1 take video of me recording the scratch vocal for that song, for this song that you're about to hear now. So, but dude, I gotta say, the bass parts on this and the guitar parts, you nailed, bro. You killed this, dude.
Thanks, dude.
They're not easy, by the way.
Yeah, I've always loved this song too, and I just thought it needed to rock a little harder. So
Hey, am I
that.
wrong in saying that the bass line is a lot harder than you think it might be listening to it?
Dude, totally, man. And I've been playing a lot of bass lately, and you know, you never really hone in on the bass parts until you have to figure them out and play them. There's songs like "Stuck in the Middle with You." We've heard that song like 10 billion times. Have you ever listened to the bass line? It's freaking rocket science, man.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Dude, I play that song with a couple of different bass players locally, and they each play it a little bit differently. And my buddy Rob, Robert Wheeler, who's actually the bass player for another hard rock band that I sing for called Running Rogue, kind of right now is kind of, you know, a shaky point right now because of everything that's going on, but he plays, I don't know if it's that bass line, but there's a bass line, the bass line he plays to that, bro. Like every time he play that, I look over at him and I'm like, I'm like, yeah, that was delicious. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, dude. So
bass players don't get enough credit, man. They are the backbone of the track.
Dude, I know some incredible bass players, bro. Like my guy, James Key, like my guy, like you'll see him on some of the like the bluegrass videos you've seen here, and like he's played with me in almost every. He's played with me for a long time, actually, and he's just like, dude, incredible. So fortunate to be able to play with bass players like him and Rob and some of the other bass players, you know, around here that, you know, that really throw down. You know what I'm saying? Like really throw down, you know? So shout out to all those dope bass players out there. You guys are awesome. All right, you guys, here is The Boys Are Back in Town. BJ on all the instruments, myself on the vocals. You guys enjoy. and change that much to say. But man, I still think them cats are great.
They were asking if you were around, how you was, where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown.
Alright, driving all the old man crazy.
The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I said the boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town again.
You know that chick that used to dance a lot?
Every night she'll be on the floor shaking what she got. Man, when I tell you she was cool, she was red hot. I mean, she was steaming. Remember that time over at Johnny's place? Man, this chick got up and she slapped Johnny's face. Man, we just fell about the place. If that chick don't wanna go, forget her. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I said the boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town again. Spread the word around. Guess who's back in town? You spread the word around. Oh, guess who's back in town? Friday night they'll be dressed to kill down at Dino's Bar and Grill. The drink will flow and the blood will spill. And if the boys wanna fight, you better let them. That jukebox in the corner blasting out my favorite song. The nights are getting longer, it won't be long. It won't be long till the summer comes. Now that the boys are here again. The boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. I said the boys are back in town. Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town again. You spread the word around. Oh, guess who's back in town? You spread the word around.
All right. That was super fun.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Love
That was super
song.
fun recording that. Dude, like, we appreciate you guys, man. That was super cool. Like, you guys are throwing out some awesome comments out there, you know, and we appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys.
Again, your screen just changed again. It just like I don't know. Oh, Steve,
What
I
if I'm
appreciate you, brother.
secretly controlling the screen?
Nah, dude, I don't know what you're doing over there, bro, but you're doing something. Hope you're not moving your camera back and forth. It's like I'm just gonna mess with this dude real quick. Mess with this aspect ratio. Throwing everything off. I'm just kidding. Nah, you're awesome, Beach, dude. Like I said, it's great to have you on the show. I know you're usually watching and in the comment section. So everybody, when you see Beach in the comment section, from now on, make sure and say hi to Beach. We appreciate all the love you guys have shown tonight. You guys have been awesome. Like, it's been super cool. It's been super cool. So, real quick question for you, Beach, is, so when you recorded this stuff, what general equipment do you use? What DAW do you use? Do you go audio interface? Do you have a mixer? Like, you know what I mean? Like, just kind of tell everyone out there kind of what you use, and so everybody can kind of get a feel for it if they're ever looking to record themselves or kind of looking into what what's what you can use to make this kind of this professional sounding sound.
Well, for the longest time, I've been a stickler for analog equipment. Like when I was touring, I was Marshall Stack and Les Paul guy, and you couldn't convince me that any other gear was good on the planet. But since I've been doing the studio stuff, I've gone primarily digital. So I'm using a DAW called Reaper, and it's one of the least expensive DAWs and the most versatile because you can customize it. You could basically tell it what you want it to do and organize it in any way and rearrange it. It's super cool. Yeah. Okay. And I'm using a Focusrite interface, and I've got 8 channels of digital audio running through an Allen and Heath mixer that I use to control everything. And as far as drums,
how'd you do the drums?
Plug-in software. Okay. Yeah, I'm using a plug-in software called Superior Drummer 3, and it's all MIDI. I don't even, for the most part, tap it all in. I physically go right out each little drum hit. So it's hours and hours of programming drums to make that happen. Prior to being in a wheelchair, I actually used to play drums, though, so I understand how to build those rhythms and whatnot. I'm not just going in blind. And as far as guitars go, I'm primarily all digital with that too. I'm using the Line 6 Helix right now and a plethora of guitars. Same thing for the bass. The bass runs through the Helix. And that's pretty much it.
Nice, man. So you got some pretty good. You're getting some pretty good feedback over here, dude. Like, people saying, amazing. And one guy, James just said that's his new favorite version of this song.
Nice.
Somebody said, hope you guys do more tunes. Somebody said, BJ, you rock those instrumentals, brother. Somebody said, hell yeah, you guys need to make more music. You guys, great combo, obviously. Somebody said, I'm blown away that those were all BJ on them instruments. Man, like, people are really enjoying it, dude. So, let's throw it down. Let's do some of the other songs that you and I said that we were going to do. We have kind of a little list of songs we're going to do, and then we're going to do the acoustic punk cover,
I think we have a quite large list, actually.
Yeah, and Beej, like, I love having you on the show. So, like, I might have you on every once in a while just to kind of, spice things up fairly regularly. Want you guys, I really, you've got just such a amazing feedback from everybody today. I think it would be. I think it would be a really good thing to invite you on the show more often and get you on here. What do you think, guys? You guys out there watching, you guys think it would be cool if I had BJ on more often and me and him kind of shot it and talked about some of the songs that we're going to be playing on here? You think that's a good idea? Throw it in the comments,
I'd love to be on more often. I love hanging out with you.
It's been super fun.
I love working with you. We make great music, so let's keep doing it.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely, dude. So, yeah, man, dude, everybody's saying hell yeah, bring him back. So let's get you on here, as soon as possible. Maybe we'll surprise, some people with, getting you on here, more often, and we'll do something similar. You know what I mean? Like I said, we'll check out some stuff, and as we move forward through, some of the stuff we'll be recording. So every once in a while we'll be showing you guys something that me and BJ are working on, and every once in a while maybe I show you guys something that BJ's working on as well. Some of those original tunes that he's doing, that he's got over on Does It Rock.
Does It Rock?
That way I can maybe write some little vocal parts to him. You know what I mean? And knock some of those out too.
I may have sent you a track today. Just saying.
Right. Well, I haven't checked my email in the last couple hours, so I think I should probably do that, huh? Right.
Yeah, sounds like we got some work to do.
Yeah, man, it does, dude. Hey, Ray, you throw whatever you want at me, bro. You're family, dude. I'll
right back at you, brother. Right back
I'll
at
consider too. And my buddy Ray out here is also saying right here too that he's taking requests. So I'm telling him if he wants, telling him to throw anything he wants at me, And Ray, I love you, brother. You're my guy, dude. So co-host. That's what Donald Vosberg's saying. Dude, we got a whole bunch of hell yeahs. Everybody wants you to come back, dude. So yeah,
Nice.
dude. It's been super fun today, dude.
Game on. Let's do
man,
it.
it's been awesome having you on. I'm super stoked about everybody got a chance, because BJ, guys, so BJ is such a good friend of mine, and I just so glad that you guys got to get, a glimpse of, some of, the cool people that I get to have in my life, so, BJ is amazing, and I can't thank you guys enough. BJ, I can't thank you enough for, just, for watching all the time, too, and just for being a part of this, you know what I mean? You're super awesome, man. You always give me good, always give me great feedback and advice, and, helping out, any way you can, you guys. So, yeah.
Love it, man. I love it.
Okay, so if you guys want to subscribe to the channel, just go ahead and subscribe. And if you guys aren't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe and click the bell notifications to get notified. And give the video a like. Share the series. This series is on every weeknight from 6:30 to usually about 6:45. It's usually only about a 15-minute show, but tonight we've gone almost an hour with BJ, just because we've had such a great time, and talking and kind of getting to know your history and stuff. And I've been
Yeah, that was a blast.
man, I've had an absolute blast today, dude. It's been super fun. Steve says, best show yet. Couple good stories the last couple nights, man. Big fan of this daily vibe. So,
Awesome.
yeah,
Thank
dude.
you.
It's been super fun, dude. So yeah, I'm gonna get you on more often. We're gonna do the damn thing, you guys. And if you guys do feel like contributing, PayPal.me/EddieBooze or boozeproductions@yahoo.com is the email address. Also, I so you guys know, YouTube does take, about a specific amount of the tips you guys leave on the YouTube chat. So if you guys want to contribute, throw it to PayPal.me/EddieBooze. And we appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being on. And this has been the listening room, you guys. If you guys have any questions for BJ, by the way, you guys, I know you guys have been on and just watching, but this is interactive. You guys are with us. You're chatting. You're in here with me. I see you guys. I'm seeing everything you guys are saying right now. So if you guys have any questions for BJ, throw it out there. You know what I'm saying? So. BJ is in Osoyoos, Canada right now, and I'm down here in Lakewood, California, Southern California. So we're going to be doing this, via Skype a little bit more often as well. So we'll definitely have BJ back. But yeah, man, it's been really awesome, dude. And I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to have spent this time with not only you but beautiful Miss Daisy as well back here. And also, all of you beautiful people on here, So, David, good to see you from Mexico. Where are you guys watching from? Throw a shout out to where you guys watching from, you guys. All right. I see Stonies in Long Beach there. Mexico. Where are you guys watching from?
What's my favorite instrument to play, Jeff asks.
What is your favorite instrument to play?
Definitely the guitar.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, guitar was my first instrument. Started playing when I was a little kid, and Haven't been able to put it down since.
That's dope, dude.
Yeah.
I that's awesome, dude. Um,
Jeff actually used to be my roommate, so he knows damn well what my favorite
sure,
instrument
right.
is.
Of course.
I used to wake him up at 3 in the morning, rocking out the Marshall.
Bro.
And, oh, sorry, were you
Best
sleeping?
roommate ever.
Yeah.
Ever, bro. So we got people watching from Kansas, Jersey Shore, BC, Canada, Connecticut. Oh man, we got them coming in now. Canada, SoCal, Osoyoos, BC, Rochester, New York, Vancouver. Oh yeah, that's what's up, dude. Like I'm stoked to
Nice.
see.
BJ and Eddie
See,
worldwide.
there you go. I'm stoked to see all you guys watching from all over the world, you know, and different places. You guys are awesome, man. So once this thing gets taken care of and the restrictions get lifted, I'm coming to all your towns and I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be playing shows everywhere. I'm gonna come out with my new album and just start cruising and doing like little tours, like in all kinds of different places. So if you want me to come to your town, hit me up. Email me at boozeproductions@yahoo.com. And I'll get with you and get some information. And if it works out, we'll make it happen. And I'll come to your town and I'll play a couple shows. Maybe I'll come for like a 3 or 4 day stay in your area, and I'll play a couple shows if I can make sure they get booked. So yeah, if you guys are interested in having me come to your area, hit me up. Let me know. Again, I'll get a hold of you, get a little bit more information, and we'll see if it's feasible. And yeah, I mean that sounds great, you guys, and I'd love to come out there and do some stuff. So, BJ, I love you, my man. James, we'll open for you. What's your stuff, man? You got some. Are you like, is it hard rock? What's going on, bud? What's the band name? Is it something I can look up? So right, nice. Okay, punk rock. Okay, so if I do a little tour, I'll probably do it like acoustic, and if we do that, what I'll do is I'll do like the acoustic punk covers. And you're in Kansas, right? Is that what I read? Dude, I'm down to cruise out and play in all kinds of different places, man. I'm looking for some good spots to go to take a couple mini tours at. You know,
Can I book you right now?
bro, I'll cruise to Osoyoos in a heartbeat, bro. Right? But you got a place for me to stay, right? I don't gotta go get a hotel,
Hell
right?
yeah.
Right? Okay. Just
Hell
making
yeah.
sure, right? Okay. Okay, cool. So yeah, you guys have been awesome tonight. Again, I can't thank you guys enough for tuning in tonight. It has been a blast. Every Friday, we're going to be having a guest on. Miss Daisy is just having a real relaxing evening, hanging out with you guys as well. You can see her stretched out back there, just chilling, loving life. So next Friday night, I'm going to be having Rob Carmala from Carpet in the studio. And we're going to be having, I'm going to be interviewing him in person. So you guys are going to be hearing some Carpet that night. You're going to be hearing some new songs from Carpet as well. So it should be a really great episode, you guys. And again, every weeknight at 6:30 right here on my YouTube channel, The Listening Room, you guys. So remember, every weeknight at 6:30 right here on The Listening Room. And then Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 as well here on my channel. I'm doing live music as well. Every Thursday is a jam session. Every Tuesday is Human Jukebox. Love you guys so very much. BJ, thank you so much for being a guest on the show. And thank you so much for contributing all of just yourself to everybody today and just being awesome, dude. I appreciate you, brother.
Thanks, Eddie. Love you,
Love
buddy.
you, brother. All right, you guys. Thank you guys so much for being on today's show. You guys have been quite amazing. Thank you so much to everybody all around the world who threw out where they were from. I love every single one of you guys, and I will see you guys Monday evening at 6:30 right here on The Listening Room, you guys. Take care.